The ADA compliance course is specifically designed to help website owners prevent website accessibility lawsuits and follow best practices for ADA compliance. The beauty of the course is as you work through the course and as you complete the lessons, you will reduce your risk of litigation. So how does this work? Well, the first thing you need to know is there are about 15 accessibility issues that are most commonly claimed. And the reason I know this is because I have extracted these issues from the actual complaints filed in court by the most active plaintiffs' law firms. And they really do recycle through about 15 accessibility issues. Now, every now and then you'll hear me say 15 plus, and that's because every now and then there will be an additional accessibility issue. But we want to focus in on these 15 that come up the most and that are common among plaintiffs' law firms. So those are the ones we want to resolve first. And then at the end of the course, I will also talk about these few extras. Now, as I just said, the course is prioritized by frequency. This has been a little bit of erasing here, but the course is prioritized by frequency, and that's what we want to do so that we can really take off chunks of accessibility issues that plaintiffs' lawyers typically go for in favor. We want to take those off as much as possible because when we do that, we give plaintiffs' lawyers less and less to go on. This course also tells you how to find and fix the accessibility issues that are commonly claimed. So not only will I tell you what issues there are, not only will I prioritize those issues, I will also tell you how to find them on your website and how to fix them. And when I tell you how to fix them, I get very specific with code examples. So this is going to help your developer work through these issues and know exactly how to fix them. And of course, when I talk about the code examples and the level of specificity I have, the course is extremely detailed. And this is because I made it to be step-by-step instructions that website owners can give to their digital team. So these instructions are very detailed. There's a strategic component to this. There's an introduction component to this where I familiarize your team with accessibility, how to approach this. And it's all there so that all you have to do is hand this over to your team and tell them, get started and follow these instructions exactly as he has set out. And then the last bullet point I have on the whiteboard is there's an emphasis on practical and immediate implementation. We don't want to start this accessibility as a journey story. You hear that come up time and again from different accessibility companies, that it's a journey, that it's a project and it's an ongoing one and it never stops. We don't want to follow that line of thinking. We want to take care of these accessibility issues as fast as possible so that we can continue on to WCAG 2.1 AA conformance. Now, we want to get here, and I know that conformance takes some time. It can be lengthy, and it will involve multiple different roles. So we'll have developers, designers, and content editors potentially all working on this conformance project. But the way in which we approach conformance very much affects our risk of litigation. So we want to reduce that, and we want to strategically approach accessibility so that while we're genuinely improving the accessibility of our website, we are also lowering our risk of litigation. We're taking away these favored accessibility claims of plaintiffs' law firms. So we really don't give them much to work with. As I said earlier, it really takes away the appeal to the plaintiffs' law firms. And eventually they'll just move on to another website because they don't really want to target a website where they don't have much of a claim to work with. They want to go after websites that are easier with different types of accessibility issues, with more accessibility issues. If you are taking away all of their favored claims, it's very unappealing to them. And eventually you get to a point where they're just going to bypass you. So that's what the ADA compliance course is going to help you with. As I said, this is step-by-step instructions that you can give to your team and be confident in knowing that you are taking the right approach versus trying to take on all 50 issues in WCAG 2.1 AA at once. Now you can take on one issue at a time and know that this issue is something that needs to be resolved ASAP. So this is the ADA compliance course. It's available at adacompliance.net. And if you have any questions, just let me know and I'll be back with you as soon as possible.